helping make your life easier. Moms Every Day.
Sometimes your money issues can be solved or at least cleared up a bit by getting a good family budget in place. Courtney Main, blogger of girlswithcoupons.com, is here with tips for creating a budget. Thanks for being here, Courtney.
Thank you for having me.
Budget is something that's so important to have.
Yes.
What is our first step?
Well, a lot of people don't have budgets, if you can believe it.
Just go and check the bank account, see how much money's in there?
Well, sometimes people don't even check their bank accounts.
I don't know how you would never feel organized or safe like that, I would think.
Well, but you know what? Some people weren't taught how to handle money. Some people were never taught how to plan and create a budget. So they don't know where to start, they're overwhelmed. Maybe it's a single mom and she's working so hard to take care of the bills and the kids and the money's going out and she's rushing around doing so many things. She's overwhelmed. There's a host of different reasons why, but the fact of the matter is that if you don't know what's going out, but you only know what's coming in, you need a budget.
Okay, so what do we do?
All right, first of all, if you're spending, credit cards to pay your bills, you got a problem. If bill collectors are calling, you got a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, when things like that start happening, you can't just shove bills in a drawer and pretend they're not there. You've got to say, this stinks, I can't live like this anymore, I got to do something about it, and say, I'm going to, and be proactive, set your mind to doing it, and just do it. Make the budget.
Okay, and part of that is also being honest.
Well, it's not pretty.
Yeah.
It's really not pretty, especially if, husband is a spender or wife is a spender. And it's really hard to tell that other person, you got to quit spending.
Right.
But it's a conversation you have to have. You don't have to be ugly and rude to the other person. Be kind and gentle, but say your spending is causing issues and we can't live like this anymore.
It's going to cause bigger problems between the two of you than just saying they can't buy that shirt that they want or those shoes or something.
Right. Well, and some people spend to make them feel good. And I think, that's a problem that you're going to have to, even if you have to go to therapy, it's worth it to get to the nitty-gritty of why you're spending.
So you've admitted there's a problem, you're honest with yourself about what's going on. What do you do?
Well, you need to make a list of your bills. Now, there's, first you need to write down what you're earning. You need to know what's coming in. Most people know that. So that's kind of a no-brainer. But get it down so you have the figure in front of you. Okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to list your fixed costs. That's your rent, your mortgage, your utilities.
Things you have to pay.
Those are the things, if you don't pay, you're going to be out in the street or the lights are going to get shut off.
Right.
And your food, because you got to eat. So food, shelter, that kind of thing, you got to pay it. Then you're going to list your semi-fixed expenses. Those are expenses that are going to be your gas, your electric, your water, your internet cable, different things like that. Because sometimes those prices can fluctuate a little bit. Maybe every year they go up a little bit. Love those extra taxes you get once in a while. You got to know what those are, and you need to keep track of that. And then you're going to list your entertainment, your gifts, clothing, birthdays, Christmas, all those other costs. And if you have miscellaneous things like signing up your kid for basketball or whatever those costs are, and uniforms and things for kids, put that in there too.
Right. You know when those things are coming about, what time of year and all of that.
Yeah, you can kind of know when they are and you can budget for that.
Yeah. Okay.
But you got to list it. If it's not on paper, it's not there.
Right.
Well, that's not true.
You forget, but the bills still come. People still need paid. All right, so that's good to get us started. We're going to take a look at the last tips and what you need to be doing next and what you call the keys to success right after this. We are back with Courtney Main, blogger of girlswithcoupons.com. Courtney's helping us create a budget with her 10 tips. And so we've got ourselves started. We've admitted there's a problem, done all that, been honest, listed out our bills. What do we do next?
Well, the next important thing is to be organized, have all your bills in one place. With that checkbook, with whatever you need to pay your bills, have it all in one drawer. You can't be shoving stuff over here and things over there and it gets lost. You got to be organized. Okay, now what you want to do is when you're doing your budget, it's important to know if you're getting paid once a month, you know that you're going to be paying your bills once a month.
Right.
If you're getting paid every week, you need to budget for every week. So if your electricity bill is $100 a month, you got to take $25 out of that paycheck every week, put it in an envelope.
That's good.
If you're getting paid twice a month, that's every 2 weeks, then your electricity bill that's $100 a month, take $50 out, divide it by 2, and put that $50 in your electricity envelope. Sometimes the easiest way is the best way. You don't have to have spreadsheets on a computer and all that. You can just do it by hand, put the cash in the envelope, and don't spend it, pay the bill with it, and be done.
Do what you need to do to make sure that those bills get paid, it sounds like.
Well, if you're not putting that cash in something that's, you know, going to be there for you and you know you're not going to spend it, it's only for that bill, you know, you won't have any problems paying your bills on time.
Same thing we were talking about if you have a spouse that likes to spend. If that money's not there where they can access it and it's over here to be paid in the bills, then they can't get to it, no problem.
Yeah. Honey cannot touch the bill envelopes.
Right.
No spending on those. No, no, no. So another one is that if you're realizing that you're just spending too much, your spending's out of control. And sometimes it isn't that one spouse or one partner is a huge spender. Sometimes it's just we nickel and dime ourselves. 20 bucks here, 5 bucks there, and before you know it, $200 could be gone and you don't even know where it went.
Right.
So reduce your spending. If you don't need it, say to yourself, do I need this? Honey, if you don't need it, don't buy it.
A lot of the time the answer is no.
and you know something, if you want to be financially secure, and that doesn't mean you're going to be rich. Most of us are not going to be millionaires, but we can't be living by the seat of our pants. It's too stressful. Get the stress out of your life. If you have to say no to a blouse, it's not a big deal.
Right.
It's so worth it to rest your head on that pillow every night and be assured that your bills are paid.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
Use cash all the time for everything. Don't use that credit card. It's too easy. And when you use up that cash, it's gone. You know your spending is over for that month, and you won't be tempted if you're not using credit cards or debit cards even.
Okay. That's another one of those things. If you've got to do it to keep yourself on track, do it.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah.
And it takes being proactive and being very disciplined, but you know what? Your money is a very important tool. And if we don't treat it as such, it's not going to treat us good back.
Right.
And the next one is earn extra income. There's a lot of different things you can do. You can sell things you don't need on Craigslist, have a garage sale, network with people at your church to maybe find different odd jobs that you can earn some extra money at. We have other tips too, but try to earn some extra income. And your leftover cash. What do you do when you have leftover cash? Don't go on spending sprees or, you know, buy expensive things. Pay down the credit cards. Pay down your debt, because once that money's gone, it's gone. Do something smart with it. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Set a plan, and we're going to help you. If you go to the website, and our Facebook will have the link, we're going to give you guys a free PDF you can print. It is a monthly household budget, and you can fill out everything you need to stay on track and pay your bills every month.
Makes it nice and easy for you. And we'll have the link on our Facebook as well. We'll share with Girls with Coupons from Moms Everyday Kansas also. All right, Courtney, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.